Now,
Don't talk about it,
don't
maybe.
Do we
talk
have any Canadian listeners who are going to be like super upset at y'all
They might write us like a gently worded letter.
and have it delivered by Moose?
Eh? We could be the first people to ever get our asses kicked by Canadians. You think about that.
No, I think we lose to them at hockey all the time. No?
Actually, no.
Are they not? Oh, they're not. That's
They have, like,
embarrassing.
They have like 2, maybe 3 NHL
Steal that
teams.
Robin Williams joke. They
in
got
Canada.
one sport.
Yeah, curling.
Okay, 2 sport. I guess they have all the winter sports, don't they? They're probably good at them all.
Yeah, they're probably good at them all. Why wouldn't they be? Welcome, horrible people, to the Horrible Opinions podcast. As always, I'm your horrible host, Kenny, eh?
I'm sorry, eh?
I'm here to say we can't cancel the Valentine Day dance because we need those Valentine Day dance dollars, eh, Ryan?
Goddamn Jaws.
What
No.
What movie are we watching?
Okay, so imagine it's a holiday-themed movie, Daniel.
Is this gonna come out on the holiday?
Yes.
You know, like the last one was?
The last one was perfectly timed to be like 3 months late, but this one,
What's the movie?
Well, see,
eh?
we couldn't do it on the day last year.
Yes, we could have.
Because, Harry told us not to, and he would have came back and he would have killed the fuck out of everybody.
They use
that's
all
why-
all the same names and everything. That's crazy.
Right?
This one used the same names as that other one we watched.
Yeah, it's very similar to that other movie we watched, but this one is actually called My Bloody Valentine.
What was the other one called?
Oh, that one was called My Bloody Valentine, but without the A.
Interesting.
That's right. We brought it back. We're doing the OG this year. Taking it back.
It's a good movie.
But is it better than the remake?
Nope.
So the remake is better in every way imaginable, except the ending
Except.
Theme song.
and the ending theme song. Yes.
I was gonna. Yeah, the theme song. Yeah.
The how this movie ends is much better than how I thought the remake ended. And the remake did not have. Didn't the remake use some like throwaway '90s music?
Yeah, it was like, wasn't it like some garage or not garage?
Yeah,
some warehouse
this
rock.
This one wouldn't have used 90s music.
That would have been amazing if it had, though.
It really would have. It really would have.
No, they came out with a #1 top hit. What would you call the genre of this? Folk horror?
folk ballads.
Folk ballad. Once upon a time, on a sad Valentine, is a place known as Henniger Mine. It's banging.
Can I just say mine movies rule?
There's not enough.
And they're all great. Number 5 fan Jadar would definitely think they're great.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in a mine?
Yeah?
Your mom.
Oh!
Technically, he
For
was
9
also
months.
in your mom. It's a real close relationship. Have you been in a mine?
Yeah, my mom.
Oh!
For 9 months.
Got him!
And both were flooded.
No.
Are you talking about the mine and the mom?
Like, you go in and you had to take a boat tour.
Yeah,
That's some
real-
rap.
Daniel,
Right there.
what's that sweet
Real douche canoe.
Valentine, what is it called? Not a rewrite. Synopsipy.
20 years ago in Canada. We're in Canada this time.
Oh, yeah.
A mine collapsed, mine tunnel collapsed because this time instead of like one guy fucking up, it was like management fucking up, right?
It was like 2 guys.
Yeah, 2 guys. That's twice as bad.
Yeah.
And then there's a mine collapse, and then Harry Warden.
Then.
Harry Warden. I think Harry Ward is from Deadly Premonition. Harry Warden when they rescue the people, they find out that he done eated them to stay alive, and he's crazy, and he went on a massacre again. And then the legend says they sent him to the insano asylum, but this happened on Valentine's Day, the dance. That's why the guys left their job early, because they wanted to get litty titty at the V-Day dance. So that's why he doesn't like Valentine's Day. And this is 20 years later, and people think he's back because now they're bringing the Valentine's Day dance back, and bad stuff's happening. Also, there's a Friday the 13th in this movie.
And a Saturday the 14th.
And
That's
a
also
Saturday
movie.
the 14th, yeah. You think they did that on purpose so they get that Friday 13th?
Probably.
Even though I don't think they made a big deal. I would have made a big deal about it if it had been me.
I'd have been like, oh!
It is kind of
Sorry.
interesting that, like, Friday the 13th, we got Jason drowns because camp counselors are out partying, having their own menage a trois. No. Yeah? No. Yes.
I mean, they could have. I don't know what they were doing.
That's right. We don't know what they're doing. And here, the
Right,
whole
but
town's
also
having a
his
party.
his mom worked at the camp and just didn't look after him.
Well, Harry Warden's mom
Wasn't looking
is
after him in the mine.
Mabel.
Well, no, they don't like women aren't allowed in the mine.
Well, you see, they don't wear their proper outfits. That first lady we see in the mine,
I was
that's
very
OSHA
confused.
violation.
I was very confused by this first scene and why this was happening.
She's like, she wanted a little Harry Warden in her.
It also went on for forever.
Hey, for the first
Yeah.
time in forever, we got to watch like a 35-year-old playing. I don't know. How old are these people supposed to be?
Well, they're
I
drinking.
don't know.
But
one of
Canada's
them's
weird,
streaming.
right?
So, no, I'm willing to accept like early 20s, late 20s.
Okay, so they're drinking and they all work in the mines.
Yeah, but that starts at like 12.
That's what I was, yeah. But then there's the Canada thing, and I don't know what goes on up there.
There are
Let
no
alone
cops in
what went on
Canada.
up there in like what 81.
After you've brought down your first moose, you're given a can of moose heads, and then you're sitting to work in the mine.
I'd drink a moose head.
It's imported, eh?
Sorry.
It's important today. Now, I had to tell that lady, because she starts stripping off in front of that guy
Yeah.
in the mine. He didn't even take off his mask and stuff. She don't even know who he is and stuff. But I had to tell him, like, hey, like if she works down there too, like he needs to be careful because she's a minor.
Does she work down there?
Well, you gotta, you have
Because
to
they
work there
made
to
a
go down
big
in the
deal
mines.
later on about not letting Wormans into the mine.
Yes.
That's true.
Because that's
just
how
like
that's how you wake up a Balrog.
I'm sorry Daniel's not appreciating your humor today, Kenny. Daniel, we have
That's
we
okay.
got miners.
Was there a joke?
We got miners banging miners, okay?
No.
And you know what Harry said
No.
right there? He
Well-
said, look, he said
Well, that's not Harry.
the mask stays on.
But that's not Harry.
How do I know? The mask stayed on. And you know what else he said? He said the socks stay on. The mask and the socks stay on. And then he takes his hands up there. I'm like, yeah, squeeze it, dude. Because he's like squeezing her boob. And she's
But there's
got a
no
little heart.
boobs. There's no breasticles in this movie.
No, there's not. They're hidden beneath a bra.
Then they might as well not exist.
Well, they had to show the little heart tattoo. Now, I gotta tell you, this is impressive, okay?
Yeah.
He takes this lady who's done stripped down in the mine, and he's wearing this mask where he probably can't see shit, and it's poorly illuminated in this mine, and she's got a little tiny heart tattoo above her boobicle, and he lines her up and pushes her against the thing on the wall, which is not the penetration she had in mind.
Well, you don't know what like agreement they came into before going down there.
You're right. It's Canada, man. They're weird. But he manages to take her and shove her on a little spike on the wall to perfectly line it up with that tiny heart tattoo on her chest.
Yeah.
So, like, that's impressive because, like, he can't see the spike thing from where he's standing, but he's able to, like, guess it perfectly to push it right out through the heart.
Did you
Very
guys
good.
watch the version that has like?
Yes.
I guess it's like the director's uncut, where like the super gory stuff that was cut out is back in like shitty resolution.
This is one of my notes. Yeah, so all the cool gore shots are in much lower quality than the whole rest of the movie. So they're like unfinished, right?
Yeah, but it looked good.
It changes the tone.
They look pretty good. Yeah.
It is a different tone. It's more of a dirty tone.
It's dirtier when it's that unfinished. Now, sometimes I
Yeah.
preferred I think maybe just one kill maybe, when we'll get to it, where I'm like, it was better that this was cut because it's more effective not seeing it. I thought that for
Is it the lady with the water sprinkler through the mouth?
You nailed it, yes.
I know your
Got
body,
it,
dude.
dude.
I know your body. I know what you like. You like water coming out of their mouth holes. You like fire cannon horror. Oh, man.
Doesn't have to be horror. That could be erotic.
I guess that's true. Now, I thought he kind of looked like a giant grasshopper with those big eyes when he was wearing the mask. Did that do anything?
Mask stays on.
Watching
and
this
the socks
just
on.
really hammered in just how much of Deadly Premonition took from this.
That's a good movie to take from.
Well,
So like
I
Deadly
think-
Premonition is this plus Twin Peaks.
yes.
And I don't know why I didn't connect that before, but maybe I did. Did I say that?
No.
Another one?
No, you've always been
No.
Twin Peaks. I don't know that you've ever seen this one before.
I've never seen this one, but I thought I don't know. I thought I would have drawn that connection when we watched the other one, but
Different movie. totally different story.
Every time you guys
killer.
have showered with other men, how much towel snapping goes on?
Heapins. Whole heapins.
Whole heapins
and there's
of
a lot
towel
of like,
snapping?
there's a lot of like looking at dogs.
They could not
too.
wait to get in the shower with each other. Like that's
Oh my
the
God.
highlight of their day.
How do you get that much soot like so evenly spread across your face like naturally? Like I know they put it on
because you're
for
like
a movie.
wearing a mask too, aren't you?
Well, Harry keeps his on. Mask
Right.
stays on and socks.
And you know what? I bet he's clean as hell because of that.
No, because he doesn't. He keeps it on while he showers too. He's got his socks on in the shower.
Well, then he's even cleaner.
So he's like a rubber ducky that's in the bathtub?
No.
No.
He's probably waterboarded himself. Yeah. I look, if my work had a shower, I'd shower after work.
with all the boys.
Probably.
That's weird. Showers of private time.
You didn't.
No,
you didn't
man.
shower in the group showers at Boy Scout camp.
with my Boy Scout leader, my troop leader.
Well, no.
Well, he wanted to make sure we all got clean, so
Did you?
no, that wasn't a thing. What are you talking about? You're crazy.
Did he tell you not to tell?
I think.
Yeah, we showered.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I think we're at the age where, like, group showerings were phased out.
Yeah, I'm younger than y'all
Like, you actually got, like,
by a
those
lot.
plastic
by Kenny by a
curtains
lot.
You could do, unless you come to China, then it's, you're walking in the public bathroom, and then there's just a guy at a sink going to Pound Town with his washcloth,
Wait, what?
like getting all up in there.
Oh,
But it's
well,
ca-
you gotta clean.
Well, yeah, and it's like,
He's just cleaning.
well, yeah, he's just doing his thing
Probably uncircumcised. You know, he's really got to go at it.
in the
I
sink.
don't actually know what that means.
What?
Uncircumcised.
Let me tell you who this movie should have been
Oh,
about.
God.
This movie.
Me.
No.
John Candy
John Candy.
Well, that's as close to the
with a mustache.
Hollis. Yes, that's as close
Oh,
to
okay.
Hollis as we're gonna get. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Kenny. You're Hollis. You're Hollis 100%,
Right.
and that's why we love you.
This movie had a Ned.
I'll take that. It did have it. Well,
Is
this
Howard
Ned really
Yeah.
wasn't funny though.
Oh, Howard.
I don't know.
Howard was just, what was it? Hey, Gretchen. You know what would look really good on you? Me.
Me. Yeah.
I'm like,
that was probably a new joke back then. Also, they should have used his real name. His real name, the actor, his name is Alf. That's great. I love there's someone named Alf.
He looked like an elf.
You know that
I'd hang with
before Muppets, like people were named like Kermit and all them characters and Grover, but now you can't name people that.
Are you saying Muppets ruined those names forever?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Gone?
Meanwhile, I'm over here. I'm gonna name my fucking kid fucking Megatron.
Yeah. Love Megatron.
It was when they finish. Okay, so they're mine workers. They're all showering, and they're talking about how who's back. Is it Axel? No, TJ.
TJ's back.
Okay,
Teej.
TJ's back. He was gone. Now he's back, and then someone lets loose that now Axel's hanging out with TJ's girl from long ago. It's the remake. It's the remake storyline. We get it. And then they're all showering. They're getting out, and then the banjo music starts.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is so Canadian.
Yeah.
This is how Canada thinks Americans. Like, how much
No, this is supposed to be Canada.
is it? No, because every time I see the Moosehead beer, it says imported.
Right, but you
Canada
can
can
import
import
stuff
things,
from other
dog.
states, other provinces.
Oh, you think it came from Quebec?
Quebec.
Quebec?
Well, there's other provinces other than Quebec,
There is
Alberta.
Quebec, and there is
Ontario.
Canada.
I mean,
That's a
can
city.
we? I mean, no, I think that's a province. See, I don't fucking know, but I said it.
You go to Nova,
Canada's
you can go to
weird,
Nova
man.
Scotia.
Nope, that's
Maine.
a different thing entirely. Nova Scotia.
Alaska.
Did you
Oh.
say Maine?
I did. I'll say it again. Canada's weird. So I like this whole setup with our guys. You know, after the shower is good too, but after the shower,
Like the
someone makes it awkward about the whole. You know, he's dating your girl now, and they just kind of like longingly stare at each other. But first off, TJ, he got them dreamy eyes, like he's wearing the guy liner, looking good. He's looking like he could be like a prince pretending to be a knight who gets called out by a pauper pretending to be a knight. Like those guys have kind of similar like dreamy eyes.
What
What?
guys? What are you talking about?
I was talking about A Knight's Tale. I couldn't remember the old boy's name off the top of my head. Who is like a prince, but then he wants to joust and shit.
I
And they
understand.
won't let him.
Ralph
Yeah.
can.
Macho.
Anyway.
Nope, not Ralph
Nope.
Macchio.
But TJ's got some dreamy ass eyes. But then someone's like, hey, last one to the town has to buy the drinks, eh? And then it's off, and they're all like running. They're out there like, the music's playing, and like they're all half naked, getting in their sweet trucks and cars and whatnot, and pants are being pulled down around ankles because we're children, we're having fun.
Well, they're
it's
not
a good
children.
time.
No, this didn't happen.
And-
What version are you watching now?
They're not
I
children.
think you might have watched a fan edit. I don't know.
It's
fine.
My Bloody Diaphragm.
Oh.
Dead air.
Dead air.
You leave it in.
So all I'm saying is how lucky it is to have that many coworkers you actually want to go hang out with.
Well, I think they're the only people in the town.
They're the only young people. This is it. This is the whole town.
Like they imply later like there's other like crews in the mine, but I'm like,
Oh,
where
you
are
think
they?
this is like the shift 2 or shift, one of them? Yeah.
Mine work don't stop.
Well,
Except when it did.
it stops on the weekend. Stops on the weekends
Maybe.
because the mine was empty when they went in it.
Maybe that's a close part of the mine. That was Harry's side. Like, don't go over here, haunted by Harry. Turns out Harry, get this, guys.
There was
Harry,
no one in the entire mine settlement when they went there on the 14th, which was Valentine's Day, for their secret Valentine's Day party.
Well, that's because there's not supposed to be anyone there, but Harry's there because that's where he's got his money printing press where he...
No, you're thinking
Makes
of an episode of Scooby-Doo.
What? No, it's just a guy in a mask.
Well, he is a guy in a mask. You're right about that.
And he's printing money.
Money, Mr. Krabs.
And that was the green
Money!
paint. Money! I mean, I don't know. I just liked when it turned into random Cannonball Run. But dude, they get to the place where they're decorating for this Valentine's Day dance, and they're all like getting to their ladies, which I mean, TJ, he doesn't have no lady anymore. He's all sad, staring dreamily over at his old lady. And like one of these dudes goes over and like to his lady and he picks her up by the head, kisses her.
Yeah.
I'm like, he could be the killer. He probably is the killer with the mask on, picking people up by their heads and shit.
Y'all ever have that done to you?
No, not that I can recall.
I have.
Did you like it?
No.
Yeah, it doesn't seem pleasant because you also have to kind of squeeze the head, I imagine.
Yeah. Because I was
Yeah.
a little guy, you know?
Yeah,
Was.
And we
Once
also
in
got
future.
to meet Mabel, and Mabel's a legend.
Oh my God. Mabel, tell me about her.
So she launders Harry's money.
She does have the laundromat.
She is a madam after all, yes.
So had both of you watched this? Oh, no, Daniel, you hadn't seen this before. But Ryan, you'd seen this before we
Right,
watched the remake, right?
If it's before 1990, let's say 4, I haven't seen it.
Aliens,
Godzilla.
I've seen it.
RoboCop.
Not seen it.
Willow.
Ooh.
Seen it. Any John Carpenter movie, seen it. But that, it's rare, right?
Chasing Amy.
I don't think that's before 94. But I haven't
It's not.
seen it.
Oh, it's okay. Look, Mabel is a legend, okay? And then what was it, the police chief that's talking with her? Who all the old people blur together.
There's old Mayor.
Chief Newbie.
There's old Chief.
Mayor Hanniger.
Hanniger
Mabel, and
owns
there's-
the mines. and he's the mayor?
And if his son
Collusion.
thinks he can just come back and not work at the mine, he's my son and he's working in the mine, eh?
Working in the mine.
Yeah, now
I mean-
do that with a Canadian
Now,
accent.
if he's
Eh?
if he's okay to work in the mine with the family business, I don't want to put too much pressure on the boy, but he went and left and went off, and no one knows what he did, So he came back,
I thought he went to California.
He did,
Well,
And now
He thought those eyes were gonna take him all the way to the top of Hollywood,
he came back, and now he's 40.
Eh? 20 years. Let's not forget about
Showbiz
Happy.
ages you know. Huh? Who?
bartender Happy.
Oh, the Doom Slayer?
Yeah, but he works at the bar. You have to go to him to get the doom.
No, but he's just shouting it.
It's his bar.
That's true. Also, like, there's not supposed to be any parties, but isn't a bar just like a nonstop party?
Not in Canada, not the way they do it.
Party rocking in the house tonight.
Oh, Mabel's all like, oh, this is going to be the best dance in 20 years. And the mayor's like, X-nay on the 20 years, okay,
Eh?
Why are all the old people so grumpy?
Because Harry Warden killed their friends, and they had to raise their friends' kids.
Oh, okay.
But no, it sounds like none of them even fucking remember what happened.
They've done a lot of drinking since then.
So it's only 20 years ago, and it was a big deal, but they're like, I don't know what happened to this guy. Did we lock him up? I don't fucking remember. Now imagine, like, so 9/11 was like over 20 years ago. It's like, whatever happened with that?
You said you'd never forget.
I feel like I forgot.
Yeah, everyone arrested.
Good.
Yeah. They had it coming. This is a nice little town, though.
This town sucks. What are you talking about?
No, look at these people. These are some nice people.
I did.
That lady finds a nice pipe.
Oh, I don't like. No. No. Lady finds a nice pipe. No. The pickings here aren't very good.
Okay.
What
look,
pickings?
you
What are
gotta
you
get
talking
your
about?
lady and you gotta get her early, okay? You don't. The ratio is pretty even.
It's pretty.
From what you see.
But we can't all get
No.
Patty, okay?
These are minor. This
Hollis
is the
got
mining
Patty,
people.
and they're good. They're the couple.
Okay,
They're the
but
couple of
who-
the town. But that's it.
Who got that lady at the party that walked out fucking holding 3 hot dogs? That fucking, like, deep-throated one. Because, like, I'm partying with that chick. Like, yeah, I ain't gonna go back. I know I'm gonna eat at least 3 of these
You know
hot
the
dogs.
worst
so I'm
kill of
just-
this movie is that not even scalding water, hot dog water. That water could have been cold, but it was the hot dog water, and he still would have died.
He still would have died in the hot dog water. You're gonna die. You're gonna die.
Oh,
So
innocence.
they
Stole from this movie.
we've seen we've set up now why we shouldn't be having this party, this dance. Like, oh yeah, you know,
Is it because
happened.
they're not gonna have any adult chaperones? Is that why
no,
they shouldn't
no
have
adult
it?
chaperones, and there'll probably be some drinking.
That's not good.
But you know, the mayor, he's leaving with the chief. Mabel's already told him, like, it'll be fine, dog. And he's got a little Valentine, and he thinks it's from Mabel. And they're riding away in the truck, and he starts to open it. He's like, I do love this damn candy. And they read a note. And what's the note say, Ryan?
I didn't write it down.
Oh, I count on you for that.
you know
have
who
let
else
us
didn't
down.
write it down? The killer. There was nothing on the note.
Nothing. It was blank.
Are you
It said something
I thought it said
ominous.
something. Like,
No, it did, but I was making that was a yoke.
That's
Ryan.
a joke. He takes off the top, like, tissue paper, and it's a human heart.
Well,
And
we
his
don't know it's
reaction-
human.
Ooh, could have been a pig heart.
Could have been a horse.
Yeah. Well, the mayor's reaction, he just like, he sits back and he's like, yeah, and he starts like blinking a lot. It's like, are you freaking out? Are you ejaculating? Like,
Oh, he was coming so hard.
The chief said they're driving. He's like,
he's like,
what's going on?
I don't
And then
know. I need a towel to snap at you. Get you out of this funk.
they flip the sirens on. They turn the car around. I don't think this was supposed to happen, but this asshole dog
Yes,
comes
the
out
dog.
of nowhere
Yes.
and starts chasing the cop car.
I'm like, that is not planned
Like,
at
ow.
all.
No, it's like, get away. Like, they almost killed the dog on accident.
No,
On
I think
camera.
the dog almost killed itself.
Yeah, that's a good point. It hated itself. And then my next note is, this ain't no fairy tale, little girl. Oh, that's because Happy, I think, is spouting the
Legend.
legend
Yeah.
at the bar.
He's all like,
because Happy runs a sweet little bar.
beware the 14th if you value your life.
Yeah.
Nachos are
So
out.
now we got some... yeah.
I mean, then we...
But now we got some...
what? Fake? You're going to say...
some more drama.
No, we got fake hands because it's time for the knife stabbing table game everyone in America loves.
I don't think they were
Is it-
fake hands. I think they were just doing it super slowly.
Those looked like fake hands.
What do we call that? Mumbledy peg?
Gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook? I don't know. They're playing the knife
But
game.
also,
They're-
like, when it's, like, showing the actors and you're not seeing their hands, I feel like they could have been going a lot faster.
No, because then it would seem really... if you go back
That
and
would have
forth,
been
back and forth.
hilarious if they were just like the close up shot, no hands. Just, then we get the close and it's ding, ding, ding. That's a Spaceballs kind of move, Daniel. I don't know.
If I had made this movie,
If you had made this movie, what would you have called it?
what would I have called it? Oh, God. Ryan really put me on the spot. I didn't prep for this at all. Miner's Delight.
Guy rockets in flight.
Miner's
Delight.
Saved it. Very good. Very good. This town is accursed.
They're doing that. Well, it's cursed because TJ is over there leaning against the jukebox, looking back over at his old lady. Which one was that again? Patty? Sarah.
No, Sarah.
Sarah. No, Sarah.
No, Sarah.
And
no.
she's like, she looks at her current man, Axel. Which, yeah, I've never met an Axel that wasn't cool, you know? And she's like, hey, I gotta go. I'm gonna go put some music on. And he's like, all right, cool. And then proceeds to walk
Hey, don't
3
go
feet
talking
over.
to that guy, though.
Yeah, this bar doesn't seem very big. She goes
It's
3
2
feet
feet
to the
away,
jukebox.
yeah.
And they're having a private conversation that
It's
he
a-
can't hear.
Well, they're not looking at each other. Because, you can't talk to someone if you're not looking at them. So that's
Yeah,
how
that's the
that
law.
way the boyfriend wouldn't know.
Well, no. And all I can say is, I think he sucks at shuffleboard. I think he was throwing those things way too hard.
I was gonna say, like in my verse, so if I made the movie, she would go over there and she would put on the X-Files theme. So then everyone in the bar would have to throw up them X's.
Yeah,
what I think.
I'll drink a
I don't want to put you two on the spot, but just give me a little.
Yes, it's a wig.
Give me a little taste of that Harriet song.
Harriet song.
Harriet.
Oh, that one?
No.
Is that what you're talking about? That's
No.
not what he's talking about.
He keeps the mask on.
No.
And also his socks.
No.
He will be going into your mind.
Shaft?
Shaft. He finds your heart. He did not fart. He wears the mask because his face is hideous.
I would like to rescind my request. No, take it back.
What Harriet song are you talking about?
It's one of these serving waitresses is named Harriet.
One of these wenches. One of the serving wenches.
Serving, yes.
It's
I'm like, wait, this
it's,
isn't the medieval times movie. Hold on, this is
the
God damn it! You did this to my brain.
The Valentine's Virgin.
Yes.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
that lady?
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, man, different times. Like, remember
Let
when
me
you
see if I
could
can-
smoke in bars and they had picture of playmates up on the wall?
Yeah.
And you could play aggressive games of slide puck.
I don't think that's what that's called.
It's called slide puck.
Kenny, is it called slide puck?
It's tabletop shuffleboard.
Yeah. I like calling it slide puck, though.
Of course you do, because it's like
It's what you're doing.
you're sliding the puck, eh?
That's why I call football
Eh?
throw ball.
Why do you call
It's a hand egg.
football when you don't really kick the ball that much?
Some of the most important parts of the football are kicking the football. So it also when they first made the sport, they didn't play with a ball, they played with a foot, like a human foot. It's like the loser of the last game, you chop his foot off, and then you play with that for the next one. So you don't want to lose, especially if you lose twice in a row. You don't have any feet at that point. Then everyone starts calling you diabetes boy.
You don't want to be that again.
There's no coming back from that. I don't know what you want me to do. What happens now? Oh,
Well-
okay. Here's what happens. So
No, explain the Harriet song. What are you talking about?
I'm looking for
Kenny
it.
just did. It's like there once was a lady named Harriet.
They
Something
harass
something
the,
hasn't
right.
lost her cherry yet, and she's the something.
Oh,
Okay,
cherry
here you go.
yet. When they sang it, I heard chariot.
And you're like, yeah, get them horses going.
Comes over there, and she's like, all right, you guys, who ordered the moosehead? I did, you gorgeous slab of female fleshiness. There is a young barmaid named Harriet who's never been robbed of her cherry yet. Oh, try as she may, this girl can't get laid. A Valentine virgin named Harriet.
I don't think ladies generally want to get robbed of it.
Since when? This is news.
Since 2024.
New year, new ladies.
New ladies.
Well, look,
I'm looking at this heart.
I'm pretty sure
Because we brought it to the lab.
It was either the chief. Yeah, and that's where I'm like, either the
I wanted
chief
this guy to come
or
back
the
with
mayor
like
wearing a wig.
sauce on his fingers, like he had been licking it.
Not another one. Not another one.
They have to be eating when they're messing with the bodies.
Why?
That's a movie thing.
They always
They have to.
Either-
You put the sandwich on the corpse.
They have to be eating on it, drinking on it, fucking on it, wanting to fuck it, wanting to fuck you on it, wanting you to watch them fuck it, wanting it to fuck them while you're watching.
Just tell me what you want me to fuck.
And then it's like, you don't get a response because they're dead.
That's how I like it.
Ugh.
Right.
Well, can you tell me?
Yeah.
It's a human heart, young woman, about 30 years. And when did, like, there's a lot of cigar in the mouth talking. When did that stop being a thing?
Once
We
we
should bring it
discovered
back.
cancer.
No, you don't have to smoke it.
Shit.
You chew on it.
You're too on.
Right, but the amount of nicotine in a cigar.
Look, I can't hear when you...
Or I guess not nicotine. What is the bad stuff? Tabasco sauce? The amount of Tabasco sauce in a cigar.
Don't go telling
I will
anyone
not let
about
you
the
slander
Henry
Tabasco.
Warden Tabasco sauce that we're putting in our...
I can't understand a goddamn word you're
We're
saying.
put-
Why can't you be like
We're
the
putting in
Why
our...
can't you be like the coroner from Silence of the Lambs who was like, yeah, there was all kinds of leaves and things in the body.
Leaves and sticks and things
Leaves and
washed
sticks
up in
and
the
things
mouth.
washed up in the body.
Well, you're
Why
just a
couldn't it be like
sexy
him?
little stink bug, aren't you?
Yeah.
Eh?
Hey, all I'm saying is these guys, they're like, look, we're gonna come to blows at some point over this one lady over here, and she messed up my shuffleboard game, and Happy's over there telling everyone like, hey, you shouldn't even be having this party, and the mayor and the chief and all that, they're out there investigating hearts, not even telling nobody yet till they find out what kind of heart it is, and then it's after they figure that out, they're like, all right, we better cancel this here shindig. Did they cancel the shindig before Mabel?
After. So it's after Mabel. So we get...
No, here's when they cancel it. They cancel it when there's no one to run it.
That's a good point.
Damn, Daniel.
Good point.
I didn't think about that. You're right. No, he's just an elected official. He can't make decisions.
Can't make decisions.
It's not about a killer being on the loose. It's about these two dudes not wanting to step up and have to put on a party.
I'm not responsible. What if someone got hurt? Nope, can't have my name on this. It's done. It's
Look,
canceled.
this was Mabel's thing, guys. I don't think she would want us to go through with it.
We're all mad that Mabel abandoned us.
It's on her.
She
went and had a heart attack, so
she went and got addicted to laundry fabric softener.
Does that stuff smell good? Probably, right?
Dog. Probably.
Yeah.
Does it taste as good as it looks, though? That's the question.
Well, you didn't do the Tide Pod challenge?
Right, but it's not really a challenge. You just eat it. What's challenging about that? Yeah, that's not
hard. I eat stuff all the time.
I eat food all the time, so...
I asked because then you would have tasted it and you would have told us.
And that's not fabric softener, Ryan.
And that's personal.
Are they not?
I don't have to tell you everything I do, Ryan.
Are they not 2 in 1?
Sometimes 3.
Like conditioner, shampoo, conditioner?
Well, you shouldn't do that. That stuff's bad. But
you shouldn't eat Tide Pods either. But if you're gonna do it, get the dual function.
You shouldn't climb into giant washing machines either.
They didn't. It was the dryer
or dryers.
If they don't want me to climb in, then why is it so big?
Why are you so little?
Hey, I got a riddle for you.
So I can climb into like a kangaroo pouch.
That was probably a Speed Queen, by the way. That's the only way you're getting that kind of durability.
That's pretty.
A Speed Queen will still work after that. Also, so who did it better?
Do those things not set up
Original
with timers?
Remake.
Do they just go forever?
They put in a lot of quarters,
we'll get to we'll get to that, Daniel. But here's your riddle, Daniel. Roses are red, violets are blue. One is dead.
I'm behind you.
And so are you. That's not. That would have been
I wanted
better.
it to be I'm behind you. Is what I wanted.
You know how riddles work. God.
Oh, sorry. What was the riddle?
Are they cooking meat on that engine?
Yeah, just ignore me. Fuck me, I guess.
I would. Cook meat on that engine.
Yeah, I think they were. At first I thought, because like normally you see like aluminum foil and you're like, oh, there's cocaine in that. Or banana bread.
Or banana bread.
The only two possibilities.
This is true.
I'm a zucchini bread guy myself, but that's okay. Well, yeah, no. We discovered Mabel's body in the dryer. Who did it better?
That's the next day. That's true. Now the director's cut of this, that dried up Mabel puppet looked pretty good.
I think the dryer one in the remake was unnecessary.
It was strictly there as a callback to this,
right? Because it was just like a character you saw for like one scene before that. It was like, wasn't it like the babysitter? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I completely forgot the remake had a dead body in the dryer.
That's how unnecessary it was. Yeah.
I pointed it out in our episode that you clearly didn't listen to a year ago. You son of a bitch. A year ago to the day, because we totally released it on this same day that we released this one.
You sound like you don't want to do dual harmonicas with me, and that hurts my feelings.
Oh, I'll dual harmonicas with you all day.
Harmonica.
No,
I said sick harmonica skills.
It's my Sarah. She's mine now. You back off, TJ. I'm not going to back down, TJ. This is mine.
Well, Axel. Okay, man.
And here comes Kenny, Hollis, to offer TJ some turkey, I think.
Some wild turkey?
I'm not sure. No, it was just some like food out of his aluminum foil. It could have been cocaine. It could have been
Could have been it.
Could have been banana bread.
Could have been banana bread. Could have been pecan pie for all we know.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think you put pecan pie like that, but
yeah.
The killer in this, he breathes even funnier than the parody killer in Student Bodies. Like, he is breathing so fucking loud when he's, what was it, a phone call? I don't remember. But
do you think is asthma funny to you?
Yeah, typically. We always make fun of that kid.
Push him down.
Tie
his shoelaces together. Drown him in the river. Yeah.
Harmonicas are sexy, though.
Okay.
Is it
the way that they play them that you like with the mouth movement?
Yeah, play me like a harmonica.
Yeah.
On my butt.
Yeah.
I would take TJ.
Would you make the same noises?
Well, it all depends on how much hair I've removed back there.
No, I thought he was.
Goes.
I thought he was like asking.
I don't like one of those grasses you find outside that you go. Yeah. Okay. I'm with you.
Yeah. Sometimes
poor people music
there.
instrument. Yeah.
Changes the pitch.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right though, Ryan. I'm glad that John Candy came back over there and, calm down TJ.
Is that why I like this character so much, you think?
Yeah, I really wanted to go watch Canadian Bacon after this.
Also, he really doesn't look like any of the other characters.
He doesn't. It's the mustache, and he's a bigger guy, but he's also like
he's Kenny shaped.
Not an asshole. He's like on screen, like nice to his girl. They seem to have a rockin' relationship, and I got really sad when they died.
Yeah, he would have been the new mayor of that town.
Yeah, he seems good, but what are his political beliefs?
Yeah, there's mandatory towel snappings as discipline.
Half your work shift is spent in the shower.
Yes.
Hey.
Mandatory,
and I'm in there with you, making sure.
We're going to be exploring caves.
It's a mine, not a cave, but...
What is a mine if not just a cave?
A mine is like man-made.
I'm sure it started out as a cave.
It could, but then I think you do modifications and then it becomes a mine?
Yeah, but I think I have a note here that says something along the lines of, do you have a record of my hairy balls? And I think that's when they call the psych ward and they're asking if they have record of Harry Warden.
That's probably.
It took me a second.
So the sheriff goes into the laundromat and he just walks right by the dryer, which has the obvious blood spinning in it. Now, to Daniel's point, how long does a dryer go? I'm guessing it goes like 12, 24 hours because it's really low heat. What do you think?
If you need it, low and slow, baby. That's how you get a barbecue.
That's how
but
dry Canadian laundry.
That's not great. That's not great for like I don't want to have to wait around for my laundry for 12 to 24 hours.
No, who waits for their laundry?
You're doing a really, really big comforter.
Sometimes I do because I'm lazy and I forget to do it. And then I need it when I wake up, right? And then I gotta wait for it.
Oh, but then do you complain? Do you go, oh, damn, awful smell? You go, you stink,
usually.
Mabel. Dead Mabel, you stink. You smell like burnt fish, Mabel. Damn, girl. Damn. You smell like a moosehead.
The thing with the upside down hearts, did they do that in the remake? Because I like that.
I don't recall.
But also some of the hearts weren't. He didn't put like 100% effort into it because some of the hearts were like really high up and he probably couldn't get to them, so he left those ones alone.
He don't got hops.
Well, I don't know if he could see. Now the mayor and sheriff are in there, and they're poking Mabel's body. They're just having fun with it, right? They're like she looks like Canadian bacon now. You look at this.
Would you eat this?
She looks like the stuff Hollis is cooking on his radiator. But
hey, Mayor, guess you're not getting lucky.
Y'all, give me a minute.
I'm married.
Married? Then
to
why
the
didn't
job.
His wife give? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Also, gotta manage the mine.
Hey,
we gotta shut down this Valentine's
I thought
Day
they
dance.
had. No, they shouldn't have said Mabel died of a heart attack because that's an outright lie. What they should have gone with is Mabel died of a heart condition. Yeah,
Mabel had a freak dryer accident.
COVID didn't kill Mabel. Mabel being unable to breathe killed her.
Yeah, lady. You can't take two dicks at once. I think I know what that note means too.
What?
I think that's when Sarah is talking to TJ and Axel.
Also, I've seen some documentaries that make me question whether, in fact, you can.
I want to know about these documentaries.
I'll link them to you afterward.
Thanks, bud. No, what was it? Sarah was talking to, I think, Sylvia?
Patty.
Like walking down the street, Patty, and talking about her man problems. You know, like, well, I still do like TJ, but I'm with Axel now. TJ left, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, the lady's like, you can't have them both. I'm like, yeah, you can't take two dicks at once. And I'm like, can you? But then...
Yeah, you definitely can.
This is a part where the movie dropped the ball. I dropped the ball so hard here. Because it did a setup, and there was no proper payoff. Patty says, I've got a dress, and it's cut down to here and slit up to here. And first off, I'm like, I can't wait to see that dress. Wasn't that impressive. Secondly, I thought that should have been how she died.
Well, I mean, she broadcasts it. She says, I probably won't get out of there alive. And I'm like, that would have been beautiful foreshadowing. No, because
I mean, all she did was take a pickaxe to the chest.
Yeah, I figured at that point maybe they knew that some of these scenes weren't going to make it, and so why bother doing it?
Nah, would have been better.
Oh,
I'd been like, yeah.
I know. And then TJ's all like, I'm going to kidnap you now. And Sarah's like, I don't want to be kidnapped, TJ. And he's like, get in the car, bitch. And she's like, I don't want to get in the car. And then they drove her up to their favorite spot. And I'm like, I think TJ just kidnapped Sarah. I think I just watched that happen.
No, she was smiling, dude.
No, it was a kidnapping. I put that down.
It's a kidnapping. And then they're at their romantic spot, and he's like, remember this spot? You know, remember when we brought our kids here?
Sorry.
And then they left, and they went off to college, because shit, how old are we supposed to be in this movie? We're like 40, right? 45, 50?
So sorry.
Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry I did a kidnapping on you, eh?
He kissed her, though, dude. And I'm like, oh, shit, that's not your girl anymore, dude.
Get off him, Jesse. And I'm like, who's Jesse?
Yeah.
I wish I had Jesse's girl for dinner.
Also, when they took Mabel out of the dryer, why'd they call an ambulance? That seemed like unnecessary. They could have just threw her in the back of the truck at that point.
There's procedure. The Ambo takes them where they need to go.
The hell?
I was going to say the burrito shop.
They got a burrito. Oh,
I don't think they have a burrito shop. Because you know how, like, the further north of the border you go, the worse the Mexican food gets?
Were you with me?
Yeah, but we don't know how close.
Were you with me on that trip,
way north.
Daniel?
Yes.
They're closer to a border than we are.
Me.
That was you. Okay. I can't remember events anymore. And not unless there's towel snapping involved. If there's towel snapping involved, I can picture it in my head.
But yeah. I think you're still missing that the border's right there, dog.
Our southern border, not their southern border.
Man.
Yes, I don't see borders.
This stupid, sweet,
Tell me about it.
I don't
sad,
see directions.
Hallmark, romantic, sad music is playing. And what? So TJ just shows back, and Sarah's going to be, I'm going to leave Axel now because TJ the Flake showed back up, even though Axel's been taking care of me this whole 6 months. I don't like Sarah. This makes no sense to me.
What do you mean?
Okay.
They both suck, lady? Just one of them apparently sucks less.
So he can not like them both. The only person I like in this town is John Candy.
Yeah, it's Hollis.
Yeah, it is Hollis. I didn't like Ned. Surprise. I hated Ned.
I love Ned's death.
How did Ned die?
Chief's wearing a wig, though. I'm still saying it. That's not his hair.
You don't think so?
Yeah, that's a wig.
I don't think wigs had been invented yet.
We go back to the bar, though, after the kidnapping. There's, I got a note that says, great prank, dude. I don't remember what the prank was. Oh, the guy's setting up the mining suit in behind a door.
Yeah.
And they open it and the pickaxe comes down.
That was the doomsayer doing that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Happy. Poor guy.
It's a good prank. And the movie did exactly what I wanted it to do there, so that's good.
Yeah. And then he gets stabbed to the eye. And
the logistics of it are a little weird, but whatever.
He did it 3 times, and so that summons the Harry. Right?
Right, but is there another entrance to that room, or
no? He did
how did Harry?
He did the summoning circle on the floor. You just didn't see it,
and then he did.
And the vessel was the mining suit, and he opened the door 3 times. Hand goes up. It does make that noise, but he did. But then the 3rd time it doesn't because he's been summoned, and that now Hap is confused. So he comes back and goes, "I'm confused. Do you want a moose head?"
Right.
Because I feel like they sponsored us. Have a moose head, and then you get
have a moose
head.
You
get an axe pick. Oh my god. Up through the lower jaw and out the left eye. So good.
It was good.
Then they dragged them.
But I really enjoyed how happy he was at his little prank because he kept going back.
He really was his Crazy Ralph before he turned into Crazy Ralph. He was going that direction.
Like I would have thought you check it once to make sure it works, and then you
Crazy
go
Ralph's
on your way. But he's
Crazy
like,
Ralph's
"No, this
Canadian
is too
brother.
good. This is too good. I'm gonna keep doing it."
Keep doing it. Funniest fucker in town.
I'm wondering
if
it was even meant for anyone else, or if it's just a little gag for him. Like he's clearly drunk right now, so when he wakes up in the morning, he's gonna forget he did it.
I just assumed he was gonna accidentally kill himself with it.
That would have been funny too.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, go get me a coffee, Ben.
That's the deputy.
I shot the sheriff.
Was his name Ben?
Yeah. Now go get me a coffee because Chief needs to be alone with his
would you
chocolate.
believe this?
Know what I'm saying?
Ben was useless.
That was from Mabel. She wanted to get laid.
Oh, good on her.
Yeah.
Is that what the card said?
Yeah, yes.
Split me open like a coconut.
I do want it.
I do
Flip
want
me
it.
over like rotisserie.
Over and over. For hours.
Roast me on a spit, you two.
Oh, two of them.
A Mayor Chief sandwich.
We got Eiffel Tower this lady.
Eiffel Tower.
Even though that's in a different country. Not in Canada, pretty sure.
Pretty sure. Also, the store should really stop selling those Valentine's boxes to Harry in the first place. Like, anyone comes in here, buys these fucking heart-shaped things. Like, Chief, I got them.
Receipts weren't a thing yet, so There's no way to know.
They probably know. It's a small town. They know who it is.
No, but he's wearing the mask.
Well, I assumed it was him because he never takes it off. But how do I know someone else didn't just put one on?
No, he put a different mask over that mask.
Oh shit, a happy mask. But he still had his socks on. They knew. They knew. Then what? We go back to the bar again? No, this is where we started our party.
We're kind of getting to the party. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we're at the party. Lady's over there pull sharking it. Let me show you how to do it. She puts a little backspin on it.
That was the easiest shot in the world.
No, you would have shot that, and the cue ball would have rolled right in with the ball you knocked in.
Maybe, but it's not impressive at all.
That's good backspin. But you know what's impressive? This is when our old little 3 hot dog deep throating queen comes walking out there, the real fucking princess of this town.
Fiona? The ogre?
Yeah. Fucking walk. I'm just like, where's this queen been this whole movie?
My queen.
And I like the
welcome home.
I like the movie's restraint, not putting the big girl with the big guy. You know, that could have been Hollis's girl, and it would have been like, really, we're just doing a big on big. You guys like to do that? Nah, man, that's too easy. Get her a nice little man. She can crush an 8. Like Daniel.
Nah, I'm just in my head. I'm going like, yeah, Daniel might be into it because she smells like hot dogs.
And she'd break his pelvis, and he likes that.
And she could pick me up by squeezing my head and, going up.
Yeah, give you little kisses on your top of your head. Little kisses. And we got death by hot dog water. And then I say, Axel, please don't. So is this when we're getting awkward? We're going to have a little fight, a little party foul?
Yeah, a fight in big quotations.
Yeah, because TJ walks into the party, and Axel's like, have you seen Sarah? And he's like, it's not my turn to watch her.
Oof.
And I'm like, but it was.
Yeah, but then...
Are they taking turns?
Apparently.
Yeah. Are they taking turns on her?
Oh, the whole town is. You leave for a week, and you know what? New man.
What?
You left me.
Again?
I went to the grocery store to pick up milk for your cereal. I think it's a little
exaggerated, but...
You always think that, Sarah.
Towel snap.
Choo-choo.
Towel snap. Yeah, but she's...
Snap,
okay, I laughed at this because while they're fighting, they're like, yeah, go ahead and tell her. TJ's all like, I'm going to say, she's like, I got my own mouth. But then after she says that, she doesn't say anything else. So they just talk over her again because I guess it's really not about her, is it?
No, they want to fuck each other.
Yeah, they were best friends.
That's what this is about.
TJ left them both.
She got in the middle of their relationship.
Yeah. And yeah, she's got her own mouth to go get a hot dog. Okay? Also...
Not enough chicks eating hot dogs.
This is true. I don't know how TJ doesn't see this punch coming from a mile away. He stands there and takes it to the face. TJ gets his ass kicked.
He's a lover, not a fighter, because he does nothing.
Yeah, the shit beat out of him. He's talking all big and bad. And then John Candy comes over there and breaks it up. And then he kicks TJ out because he can't kick Axel out. Or sorry, no, he kicks Axel out because he can't kick TJ out because it's TJ's.
My father owns mine.
Yeah. But as Axel's leaving, he steals that beer.
He opens it on his way out. Yeah, angrily.
Chugging that.
You ever open like a beverage angrily?
Look, we've all been there.
No.
You gotta be careful because what if your fingy slips into the little hole and you cut yourself?
Oh, I'm dead.
Dead. Now, okay, hear me out. Axel doesn't need to be that mad. He needs to go to a little website I set up called onlyminors.com.
Okay.
But it's very important you spell that correctly or you're going straight to jail.
Huh.
And what does this website
Canadian,
do?
how do you spell that?
Oh, it's like onlyfarmers.com where it's, minors go on there to find love. ER, not OR.
So they're finding lovers, not lovers?
Yeah, exactly.
What is even happening now?
Look, that onlyminors.com joke was gold. So, look, Axel leaves all mad. He's sitting outside. He's sulking. He's listening to some, like, power ballads or something. Then we got, like, another couple went off because they're going to go get laid on some hard-ass benches. And the lady's like, how do you get those suits down? And he's like, oh, you just pull the thing. Like, great, do it. And you drop someone's dirty-ass mine suits on top of where you guys are about to make sweet love.
Right, so the thing to pull it down is, like, below the actual suit, right?
Yes, yeah. It has to be.
So then how does this thing that happens later happen?
Oh, it's Canada.
It's like a mousetrap contraction kind of thing. It's all, you pull one and it just sets off a series of
But she pulled one and it didn't do that.
That's not the takeaway, Daniel. The takeaway from this is you're making out with someone, and then they start talking about the clothes that are hanging around you. What's your takeaway from that?
That she wants to go with him.
More than that, not only does she start talking about she's like, oh, he's kissing me great. What are those hanging clothes? Oh, well, you know what we need? A beer. And then as soon as he leaves, you see a beer right next to her. I'm just saying.
She didn't want it. She wanted to go with him.
Well, she did want to go with him back.
Mm-hmm.
She asked if they could go together.
So that she
could rejoin the party.
Nobody wants to be fucking on untreated wood. You're gonna get splinters all up in your hoo-ha.
Well, I don't have a hoo-ha, so it's not my problem.
Yeah, but now we get a head in the fridge nobody sees but us, and a heart in the hot dogs. Now,
those jokers.
2 questions. Would you still eat those hot dogs?
I'm not gonna eat a boiled hot dog.
Yeah, who eats? You've eaten boiled hot dogs are the worst.
They're okay.
No,
they're not.
Yeah, they're all right. They're fine.
I would rather eat a raw hot dog than a boiled hot dog.
I eat raw hot dogs all the time, though.
Right.
As well.
That's why we don't
Second question.
Like small spaces with you. Yeah.
Oh, that's fair. Is the broth with the boiled heart in it strong enough to make you a Wendigo? Like, if you don't eat the heart, but you eat the broth.
Yes, I would say yes.
I think it's more like a magical essence. I think you got to eat the heart, Daniel.
Because bits are falling off of the heart and like getting dissolved into the stew.
Does it absorb into the hot dog?
But the heart.
Because I was going to open my hot dog
in
card
called
Wendidogs.
Wendidogs.
Wendiduck.
Richie,
you know what I'm saying, Richie? Gotta know.
Oh, that's his memoir.
Well, that lady.
You gotta know when to fold them and know when to duck them.
That lady who clearly didn't want the sex, she really blew under pressure.
Under pressure, do.
And then her man comes back and he hears the shower run. He's like, "Oh yeah, hell yeah, shower sex." And I'm like,
"You were kind of stank before."
Yeah, but water is not a lubricant.
We have mentioned a crock, I believe. Now, the shot of her getting terrorized with all the minor clothings falling down, like the wide shot of that looked really good, I thought, because I was like, oh, this looks terrifying. Then the close-ups of her doing it just looked funny to me. That's fine. The out-of-focus shot of the water coming out of her mouth when she's discovered, fantastic.
So good.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I want a fountain in my lobby that looks just like it.
Okay. Do you have a lobby?
A beautiful stone.
Don't you?
I don't think I do.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're in America.
Could.
Your foyer.
Do I have a foyer, Kenny?
That little breezeway could be a foyer.
It's a mud room is what they call it.
No, the mud room's in the back.
Towel snap.
I've got several mud rooms because you have to cycle through them because it gets bad.
It's real bad. Now we split the party up because some ladies wanted to see the party. Never split it.
You'll find out why.
We got some people going down, and we're going on a mine cart ride, and I love
which they shouldn't do because ladies aren't allowed in the mine.
This is true. What's a tipple?
A tipple?
A tipple? It's 3/4 of a pick.
No, you just made that up.
Yeah, pretty sure he points at like the ground or something. I don't know what you're talking. I don't remember what he said it was, but it's something.
I'm just gonna be.
They're down there.
Sure enough.
And then the party down there in the mine wants to split up because this one dude's trying to take this lady over there to get freaky with her in the mine. He's like, "Hey, we'll catch up with you in 10 minutes." And I'm like, no lady wants to get soot in their vagina. She ain't giving it up down there, man.
Well, okay. How they asked, I think it's Hollis, how far down does it go? And do you remember what he says? Because
all the way?
No, because I think I heard 300 miles.
He didn't say 300 miles.
That's too many miles.
He might have said 300 meters.
I don't think it was meters. I think
they wouldn't be miles because they don't use miles.
Yeah, they don't use miles.
I know,
so
and that's impossible.
I said that. Do they use miles? I don't actually know.
Oh, they're probably on the metric system.
We just said they don't.
Okay, I don't know. When you watch this movie, you go back and you listen. I think he says 300 something. It sounds like miles, and that's just impossible. And the room they go into,
I don't think it's impossible.
300 miles, like straight down.
Not impossible.
300,
impossible.
300 lengths of.
I've done it in Minecraft.
Is what he said.
Oh yeah, is that right? I think the farthest we've gone is what, 7.5.
No, I think we've gone 300 in this movie. And this is where
China,
the Rain of Fire dragon was found.
Oh.
True. I do know that China has dug tunnels straight through the earth to come out the other side. I do recall that.
Yeah, that's how they get from here and there. Hither and thwither.
hey, dude, his lady ain't gonna be thithering nobody because she was dead. And so he came running back to the party. So now the people upstairs of the mine know that there's dead stuff going on, that the phone lines are cut. So you know what? Only you guys leave to go get the cops.
So
not
I
all
was
of us.
I was suspicious of is it TJ, the guy, because like he picks it up, but only he tries. So maybe he's lying about the phone line, but that wasn't the case.
So you think you were thinking it was the same as the remake at that point?
Yeah, but I think you guys told me when we did the remake that it wasn't the same. But I don't remember.
Differences. Look,
I'm looking.
And I'm
my
liking what I'm
buddy
seeing.
over here. He's gonna save the girl now, and he's gonna give her the old coal miner's daughter treatment.
What is that?
You know. Anyway,
I
the
don't
dude
know. That's why I'm asking. What
starts
is?
busting all the lights.
No. Stop.
And then
What
those
is
other
the
two people?
what is the old coal miner's daughter treatment?
You know.
I don't.
But then those other two people started drilling each other, and you knew they was gonna be drilling each other. So don't act surprised when you see it.
I'm still stuck on this coal miner's daughter. What is this?
You never get out of there before the coal miner comes back home.
She's clamped down onto me.
Oh no! Oh no! And I yelled, "Leave John Candy alone!"
He took some nails to the face.
Yeah, he put up a good fight. And that his girl, you know, her man is dead. She has no reason to live anymore. He was the best of us. And I said, you just leave her behind to block out the maggot lair, because it's hard to get everyone through the maggot lair at once.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And my little paladin hammers that are like always spinning around me, they don't work in there.
Useless down there. And then I took a moment to remember Hollis and be like, Hollis is my favorite. And now I'm sad. The rest of this movie is sad times because Hollis is gone. But then the movie changes and we're getting out of here. We're trying to climb this ladder and it feels like a Resident Evil game.
No. This ladder is the fucking ladder that Snake climbs in Metal Gear Solid 3 that goes on forever.
Right, because Daniel, you might not have heard this, but it actually went 300 miles straight down.
That explains it.
Yeah.
And then we're spending 5 minutes climbing this ladder only to fucking, I guess, get scared and then decide to climb back down.
It seemed like someone even got lost. Like, hey, slow down. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Patty's not going as fast, and what if we get separated on the one-way ladder?
That's...
Oh yeah, she had to like get up behind her and be like, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's dangerous now because now you're like up in her business, and if she falls, you're gonna fall.
Yeah, if she starts even freaking out and flailing, oh man. But you know what, Howard, good head.
Hughes. I said heads up.
That's pretty good too.
And then I said TJ's with two chicks at the same time, and then he sent him away because he really loved Axel the whole time. And that's when what's her face, Patty, gets stabbed in the chest, and I was disappointed that she didn't get killed the same way that she described her dress. And then we get another minecart level. And this one's more exciting. These things are hard. You got to time the jumps, dog.
Have you covered Axel pretend falling into the water?
Yeah. So once that happens, we're like, I mean, did you figure out Axel was the killer at that point, Daniel?
No.
Really?
I was like, maybe, because it shows like somebody like or something like going down.
There's bubbles and there's a hat. Like,
yeah.
And like, huh. Yeah, so if it's not him,
I just thought maybe it was Henry Bowers. Maybe it was him.
Henry Bowers.
Henry Bowers.
Don't you want it?
Don't you want it? Look, they're fighting on the mine carts, which that level's already hard enough. And TJ and
you don't really see that anymore.
Harvey Dent fall off the thing.
Not really a thing.
It's not really a thing. But then the minecart stopped, and I thought, like, Sarah's, like, grabbing, like, the pickaxe, and she's gonna get down there, but I thought she was gonna, like, top rope it and drop, like, a people's elbow from the fucking top
Instead,
of the
she
cart.
just said, here you go.
Here you go. Here, you take it. Here you go.
Here you go.
And...
I have my own mouth, thank you. Here you go.
Here you go.
I have my own mouth.
I use mouth to say, here you go.
Now, they go running, and they sneak into this little side area there that has a board across it that says danger, keep out.
And this is as the police folk are coming down the same tunnel.
This is the
there's
chief.
a light installed there.
The chief has got the whole town to go down into the mine now.
Oh, evil dies tonight.
Evil dies tonight. That's right. Yeah. Okay.
But if they're supposed to keep out of there, why'd they install a light in there?
So you could see to not go in. If you don't see it, then you might accidentally go in there. But if you can see it, then you can avoid it.
It takes more energy to remove it. Okay, you need a little place. You need a little fight club area for when you have your epic pickaxe versus shovel battle.
It was epic. And then masks be ripped off, and we see that's not Harvey Dent at all.
Who is it?
That's Axwell.
Why?
And it's like, why?
Why, Axwell?
Because
why?
Harry killed Papa.
Right, but that's not really a good reason, I would say.
Well, it's okay. Here's what I wanted out of that. I'm fine with that. That's fine. What I wanted though is he sees Daddy get killed and blood gets like splattered across his child little face. That
did happen.
That did happen.
No.
Yeah, it did.
I thought he got splattered.
He got splattered.
Oh, then okay, never mind. This movie gave me everything I wanted.
Yeah, but then he decided, like, look, Papa was killed for a reason. You guys are not respecting the reason Papa was killed. If my Papa had to die because there was party, then you have to die like my Papa.
When really, what he should be doing is spending his energy either killing their Papas or fucking them.
Or fucking them, or both. In that order. Doesn't matter. All I'm saying is now TJ wins the girl. And I'm like, but he's going to leave town again. Yeah, by default. But
because it's by default because the other guy doesn't have 2 arms anymore.
Yeah.
You can't hug without 2 arms.
But she still wants Axel. She goes running back there because like he's still alive. And you're like,
that's true.
And then she reaches down to touch his hand.
She had second thoughts because then she's like putting it together. Like, a lot of this is a lot of work. If he's willing to put in this much work over a stupid holiday, what's he going to do for our anniversary?
Oh, it's going to be the best anniversary. And he grabs her arm. Got her. Okay, now this is where the movie, right at the end, decides it's going to go straight to the ridiculous. When he cuts his arm off and he's like, Sarah, be my bloody Valentine!
Harry,
Man,
I'm coming! Henniger!
You went kooky real quick. He showed that crazy, like he was burying that crazy.
I'm waiting in hell for you!
And then he just let it out.
Waspinator is coming!
Hide anymore. Waspinator loves you!
Waspinator wants Valentine!
This
candy
should have been the start of a slasher series.
Is there not like a squeakquel?
Nope, just
that should have been the start of Beast Wars, but
because it's like set up for a squeakquel.
But then
Ryan's saying the sequel is Beast Wars. Is that what he's saying?
It is.
Beast Wars is.
We get the best.
Did you say Beatles?
Credits.
Beetle Wars. You put them together. They fight over little morsels of food.
The VR Troopers. We get the best credits theme song since Arachnophobia. We get the Ballad of Harry Warden. How's it go again, Ryan?
Once upon a time, on a sad Valentine, in a place known as Hanniger Mine.
It's so good.
Yeah, I agree. It was really good.
You guys like this movie?
Yeah.
It's good. The remake is better.
Remake is miles better.
Yeah, this feels like a first draft.
Or for our Canadian people, kilometers better.
Yeah, I do like the remake better, but this is still a really solid movie, especially, for all the random ones that are throwing at us in those days before we were alive. This one stands pretty tall. That's why I'm like, I can't believe it didn't get a franchise.
It shouldn't stand tall because it would have to hunch over in the mine.
Oh, that's true. It hurts your back. Did you like them flip-flopping the killer between this and the remake? Or do you think the killer should have been the
I'm fine with the remake killer. I don't really. This one is I think they handled the what was his problem in the remake?
Well, he
caused this disassociative bullshit. I think they handled that better.
Yes.
Yeah. Agreed. Any other recommendation?
Yeah, maybe you've heard me recommend this before. Maybe not. But Deadly Premonition.
Maybe the My Bloody Valentine remake?
Now, why would you recommend that?
Because it's Valentine's Day, and you guys should watch a Valentine's Day movie on Valentine's Day.
And release a Valentine's podcast on Valentine's Day, like we did last year.
Like we did, totally.
100%. Nailed it.
Revisionist time cop.
Revisionist time cop. Go watch your other slashers of the time. Your Fridays, your
Are there any other
Halloweens,
Valentine's Day horror?
Yes.
I feel like there is, yeah. I'm picturing a mask, but not a gas mask,
like a cute.
Yeah.
It's like a
porcelain doll type mask.
What is that called? Is that Valentine's Day?
I'm picturing like a Cupid kind of thing.
I think.
Was Alice Sweet Alice on Valentine's Day? No. But watch whatever we're thinking of. It's probably April Fool's Day.
Wouldn't that have been April Fool's Day?
No.
Day.
Is that from that movie?
No.
Garbage Day is Silent Night, Deadly
Silent
Night?
Deadly Night 2.
Oh, okay. What does he say? It's Garbage Day!
Garbage Day!
Yeah.
There's one called Valentine.
Okay.
And that kind of looks...
feel like that's it,
I think that's it. Pontypool was on Valentine's Day?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I like Pontypool.
But I wouldn't say it's a Valentine's Day themed horror.
Well, how about Bride of Chucky?
There you go. Tiffany Valentine.
Yeah, okay, I'll allow that one.
Now, up next,
Oh, what is up next?
we've got The Sweet Blood of Jesus.
What's that?
It's the second movie in our Black History Month coverage.
What was the first? Wait.
The first one was Tales from the Hood.
That we watched, Daniel.
Right.
You know this.
Oh,
because we've watched
okay.
it.
Oh, fuck. Morty, I
reviewed
fucked
it.
it up again.
Oh, Morty, I fucked up the timeline, Morty.
Oh, Morty.
Morty.
That's confusing to me because I haven't watched any of these. Not even the movie we just did.
We could tell.
Yeah. So go listen to the hairy balls of Warden and slap them.
Wait, what?
And as always, I've been your horrible host who's always down for another moosehead, Kenny.
I've been your dwarven miner, Daniel.
I've been your Mabel Jerky Ryan.
Oh, instead of like Mabel. Wow.
What if? Now I'm just picturing this like movie, but it's done with the dwarves from The Hobbit.
The dwarves or the dwarves?
The Doors.
Dwarves. The Doors, you know, Jim Morrison. So imagine it's all these little bearded dudes that are all grumpy.
That was my thing when I did my exit. Is I said that I've been your dwarf.
Yeah, I don't know where this idea came to me. Stuff just comes.
It probably came to you from when I said that I was when I did my exit thing. You know how we do the exit things.
So get out
So
there
when I
and
did
give
my
them the
exit
old
thing,
coal
I
miner's
said-
daughter.
I
and
said-
I'll see you next time.
Oh, coal miners.